Welcome to the Steve Spurrier Show. The Gamecocks get the win today behind a defense that shut out opponent again in the second half and a freshman on the rise in Lorenzo Nunez. Coach, congratulations. 21 out of the last 22 non-conference games you've been able to win, and this was important, 31-14.
Yeah, Todd, this was a tough one. First half, nothing good was happening for us, a little bit here and there. We actually made some 3rd and 10s. Lorenzo hit Jarrell and Pharaoh. We didn't run well at all the first half. And we weren't getting any turnovers, but our defense was playing well. But Pharaoh dropped a punt on the 1 yard line. Why in the world he tried to catch it? Only he knows, but he knows he should not have. And so we gave them 7, and then they made a drive and got 7. So we're down 14-8. We had a safety in there. But our guys responded the second half. Lorenzo Nunez played super. He played probably better than all of us maybe even thought he would. We thought he'd play well, but I think he was better than that. And we hit some passes, made some runs, and came back and won a good game, 31-14.
Beat Central Florida today. UCF struggling with some injuries. They had some today. How about your football team, Coach? On our Palmetto Health injury report, it looked like we came out okay.
I think we're okay. I really think our guys were ready to play today. Just nothing good happened. We sort of gave them 7, like I said, in the first half. But to come back second half and and beat a team that we were supposed to beat was good for us. I'm hoping that we can build on this and come to the ballpark and play very close to the way we played second half the rest of the season.
With a noon kickoff and Parents Weekend, a great crowd at Williams-Brice Stadium. When we come back on the Steve Spurrier Show, we'll have highlights.
The Steve Spurrier Show is brought to you by Britain, the official clother of Steve Spurrier and Todd Ellis. By Coke Zero, all taste, 0 calories. You don't know zero till you've tried it. By Ford, enter the toughest choice giveaway from your Carolina Ford dealer to win an F-150 or Mustang at yourfordchoice.com. By Bojangles, it's bow time. By Hyundai, college football fans show their loyalty in all kinds of ways. Hyundai fans, just buy another Hyundai. By Nissan, premier partner of the Heisman Trophy. And by Wild Wing Cafe, Columbia's home for hot wings, cold beer, and good times. The Steve Spurrier Show is a production of Gamecock Sports Marketing.
Carolina and Clemson haven't agreed on much since 1896. It's a healthy multi-sport rivalry. And this year, every head-to-head competition is part of the inaugural certified SC-grown Palmetto Series. So while Gamecocks and Tigers each support their team, we can all support local farmers by purchasing certified SC-grown products. Just look for the certified SC-grown label where you shop and follow your team at palmettoseries.com. It's a matter of taste.
Throw in the bobblehead, you got yourself a deal.
Okay. Why don't you go check out your new Hyundai? I'll be with you in just a minute. Go Gamecocks.
Free ride is on. Now every Ford truck has 0% financing for 72 months for qualified buyers. Free from interest for 6 years and free to choose. F-150, Super Duty, every built Ford tough truck. 0% financing for 72 months on Ford F-Series, America's #1 selling truck. Drive an F-150 with 0 for 72 months or up to $9,235 in total savings. The free ride is going on now only at your Carolina Ford dealer.
Carolina Calls with head coach Steve Spurrier is every Thursday at 7 p.m. Be sure to visit all Wild Wing Cafe locations throughout the state. Wild Wing Cafe, we've got just the thing to make you wild.
Want to be a VIP at the next Gamecocks home football game? Shop and buy low during the Game Day with the Gamecocks VIP sweepstakes. Purchase any 5 participating products in one transaction with your buy low bonus card, and you're automatically entered to win a Game Day prize package, including tickets to the next home game and a VIP pregame party. And one lucky winner will win the grand prize, tickets to the South Carolina Clemson football game in Columbia on November 28th. No purchase necessary. For official rules and details, visit buy-low.com/Gamecocks.
Welcome back to the Steve Spurrier Show. The Gamecocks winners today at Williams-Brice Stadium on Parents Weekend. And let's go to our first half highlights presented by Nissan, premier partner of the Heisman Trophy. And Coach, overcast, but a good day for football.
Oh, perfect day. Those sort of hazy days are perfect for passing and running and playing football. That was a 3rd and 10 we pick up early in the game. And here's Lorenzo, another 3rd down. I tell you, he zinged it in there nicely. The guys made catches. Our drive stalled, and we had to kick some field goals. And Elliot, I think, was 3 out of 4 on the day. One hit upright and came back at us.
This was a career long, though. After last week's 51-yarder, he goes 52 yards. It's the 6th longest field goal in Carolina history. Back on offense here, and here's your freshman coach running the football.
Yeah, that's good blocking there. That was good blocking. And Lorenzo's an excellent runner. One of the media boys said, your quarterback running 18 times, is that normal? And I said, well, the offense we're into right now, I guess it is normal, because I've really never coached a quarterback that can run just as well as he throws. And obviously we're going to utilize him doing that.
That was the miss you just saw off the upright, and Boozy Whitlow comes in with his first sack.
Yeah, we got to teach Boozy to slap that ball out when he gets him from the blind side like that. This was a nice play by our punter.
Sean Kelly punting it down to the 1-yard line. They actually reviewed this, came back, and then here's another big play by Boozy.
Yeah, I think Boozy comes free, and we get him behind the line, and that's the kind of defense we need to play around here. Todd, if we're going to turn this season around and have a winner out of it, we got to make some plays like that. I cannot believe Pharaoh did this, and he doesn't know why he did it either. His mind just absolutely went blank. Tried to catch him on the 2-yard line, fumbled, and they run a little quarterback keeper, and our DB gets blocked, and the guy goes in, and away they go.
Coach, that was they'd only had 30 yards of offense at that point. They have a 1-yard touchdown.
Well, they came into the game ranked near the bottom of the Division I college football and offense, so we should have stopped these guys, and fortunately we did. We give up a touchdown here. Al Jr., I don't know if it was him or the safety, but he gets open, and we're down 14-8 at halftime.
That's Bo Schneider, the freshman quarterback for the Knights, and here's your freshman quarterback, Jarrell. He had a good day.
That was
3 catches, 47 yards.
That was a 3rd and 10 right there, and Jarrell made a nice catch. And I think maybe here comes a run here in a minute. Yeah, here he goes. And Lorenzo, he needs to do that. Just keep taking off when you can and get what you can. We had a couple throws in the end zone that we just didn't quite catch. Ball went out Pharaoh and Jarrell close, and we had to kick a field goal.
3 times you were inside the 31, Coach, and had to, you got 2 field goals out of that. Nice place there. Carlton Hurd made an adjustment.
Carlton played well. Here goes Jarrell. He goes behind the guy. And, well, maybe threw a little behind him. But, yeah, we're not hitting touchdown passes the way we used to around here, so we got to keep working on it.
Elliot Fry comes on and gets you that sure 3, and it is 14-8 at halftime. The Gamecocks, again, with a team that only had about 250 yards of total offense coming in the ball game, trailed.
Well, we should have held them to 150, Todd. They shouldn't have got 250 on us, but that's okay. We really played well the second half, but first half we gave up like a 94-yard drive, something like that.
Let's go back out to Williams-Brice Stadium. Our second half highlights presented by Bojangles. It's bow time. There's Nunez.
Yeah, it goes on a keeper, turns it up, and yeah, he can do that. He can
Coach, he finished with 123 yards rushing.
Leading rusher, leading passer. That's the offense we're in right now. Sean Carson, excellent run, knifed in there. Our offensive line started blocking the second half. I don't think we blocked well the first half at all. And here's a double pass that Pharaoh says, well, I can't. The guy was waiting on it. And watch this block by Nunez there. Gave him a good lick. And Pharaoh cuts back, takes it in for a touchdown.
Pharaoh's so good.
Yeah.
at knowing when to make that play or tuck it down and run it, and he did it. That's his
Yeah.
first rushing touchdown of the year. He's got 2 receiving touchdowns. Back on defense, and here's the TJ Holloman show. Coach, apparently whoever you put in at middle linebacker gets interceptions.
Yeah, and then here comes, Carlton Hurd makes a nice catch on that play, and he's down on about the 6-7 yard line. And then here's a little play where he finds Dan August. His real name's Jacob August, but we call him Dan. And he caught 2 big passes, and that was a 3rd and 6 play. We were sort of looking for Pharaoh in the flat, but Nunez saw that Dan was wide open. Here's another interception by TJ Holloman. Yeah, the middle linebacker in cover 2. Most teams say, well, we got to throw it down the middle. They're playing cover 2. But if he gets back there, he can get some picks. Quarterback draw on 3rd and 10, and Lorenzo goes in there. And you can see he knows how to protect himself, Todd. He doesn't run in there and get clobbered. So that's how you let your quarterback run. And then the post route to Pharaoh, and he knifes in there and catches it amongst those 2 guys. Big play right there to get us up, I think, by 14 points. And we missed a dang extra point, but because the snap was low. We didn't kick it. It was a bad snap, and we faltered on that. So we're up 14, and fourth quarter, it went fast. Our defense stopped them here on 4th and about 6th. And we had about an 8-minute drive here.
8:37 off the clock. Not a pass on the drive, Coach.
Yeah.
I think it was 13 plays or so, and you're able to grind that clock down.
Well, that's the way we won a lot of games, although I really think defensively we would have stopped them if we had to. But still, if you can run off 7-8 minutes in the fourth quarter with a 2-touchdown lead, and then Elliott puts them away with a 17-point lead right there with a couple of minutes left.
Yeah, just a couple minutes left, and the Gamecocks hold on in a big way. They win it 31-14, go to 2-2 on the season, 5-0 against UCF, lifetime against the Knights. And Carolina, congratulations, Coach. You get that win at home. It always feels good to win at Williams-Brice Stadium. After the break, we'll have sights and sounds from around the stadium here on a Parents' Weekend at Williams-Brice Stadium.
The Ford Free Ride is on. Now every Ford truck has 0% financing for 72 months for qualified buyers. Free from interest for 6 years and free to choose. F-150, Super Duty, every built Ford tough truck. 0% financing for 72 months on Ford F-Series, America's #1 selling truck. Drive an F-150 with 0 for 72 months or up to $9,235 in total savings. The free ride is going on now only at your Carolina Ford dealer.
As the Gamecocks are set to kick off, remember that SAFE Federal Credit Union is your financial MVP. As a proud sponsor of USC Athletics, SAFE offers custom USC debit cards with each checking account. Enjoy no monthly service charge, no minimum balance requirement, and show your spirit each time you use your debit card. SAFE Federal Credit Union. Your money is better here.
You've got to dominate at home. If the other team can sort of smash you and run through you, you're in for a long day. It's number one, you got to be prepared. It's nice to know that I have a strong defense protecting my house, and that's why we're so happy to have CPI.
CPI's top-rated defense has been protecting homes and families for over 25 years. Get a complete system during CPI's Labor Day sale, including a touchscreen door lock, interior camera, and thermostat installed free.
CPI Security protects my home.
If it wasn't for the University of South Carolina, we never would have started it.
We had an idea for a new way to create digital trees for video games and movies. So we decided to start SpeedTree through the USC Technology Incubator. Now, our software has been used in more than 50 feature films.
The fact that a couple of USC grads can have such a huge impact on Hollywood and even win an Academy Award, that's what No Limits means to us.
Get your official 2015 South Carolina Game Day shirts available at Walmart, Target, Cracker Barrel, Kmart, Sears, Adams Bookstores, and Barnes & Noble. Be a part of the game with this garnet shirt that shows your pride.
Now, it's time for this week's Hyundai Sights and Sounds of Game Day.
Carolina football. It's Carolina versus Central Florida.
Let's go. Play it back now.
He had a career long last week of 51. This would break it at 52. They snap it back, put it down on a wet field, kick it up, end over end, heading there, up, and in! Five-man front for the Gamecocks. Snyder, long snap count, handoff, right side, hit in the backfield, dropped, it's a safety! Boozy Whitlow, Sky Moore, and T.J. Holloman. Nunez wants to throw it to him. He does so. Farrell wants to throw it. Now Farrell's got some pressure. He's going to run. He's got Nunez out in front of him. Inside the 20. Inside the 15 to 10. Farrell cut back. Touchdown Carolina. Touchdown Farrell Cooper. Wide receiver set left side. Snyder wants to throw underneath. Incomplete. Was that picked? Oh my goodness. Holloman dove down. It is. And that'll do it. The Gamecocks may have found themselves a quarterback, and they go to 2 wins on the year to 2 losses.
The last thing you'd expect from a major fast food place has arrived. Introducing the all-natural burger. Only at Hardee's. Fast food will never be the same. TD Bank, America's most convenient bank, is partnering with Harvest Hope Food Bank to help make a difference together. This year, every time South Carolina scores a touchdown, TD Bank will make a donation to Harvest Hope to assist with their mission of providing for the needs of hungry people by gathering and sharing quality food with dignity, compassion, and education.
People ship all kinds of things.
But what if that thing is a few 100,000 doses of flu vaccine?
That need to be kept at 41 degrees.
While being shipped to a country where it's 90 degrees. In the shade.
Sound hard? Yeah.
Does that mean people in Laos shouldn't get their vaccine?
We didn't think so.
From figuring it out to getting it done.
We're here to help.
Win the opportunity to be the next Farm Bureau Insurance fan on the field. Witness pregame warm-ups from the sidelines. Winners receive 2 game tickets, pregame field passes, and autographed merchandise. Visit usccontest.com to register today. Fan on the Field is brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance. Get the membership advantage.
America's workers are passionate about building better lives for themselves and their families. Colonial Life is passionate about helping them with benefits that preserve and protect what they work so hard to build. Even if challenging times get in their way, when you need us most, we're there, and we've been there for 75 years. Colonial Life, the benefits of good, hard work.
Good hard work has earned Tiffany Mitchell the title of Colonial Life Academic Athlete of the Week. A member of the women's basketball team, Mitchell is a senior retail major with a 3.596 GPA. This week's academic athlete is brought to you by Colonial Life. Colonial Life, the benefits of good hard work.
Three wide receiver set left side. Snyder wants to throw underneath. Incomplete. Was that picked? Oh my goodness, Holloman dove down. It is another Carolina linebacker. Gets an interception. This is T.J. Holloman. During the season, Benefit Focus is donating $2,000 for every Gamecock interception and $6,000 for every pick six to the campaign for MUSC's Shawn Jenkins Children's Hospital. The Gamecocks had 2 interceptions versus UCF for a total donation of $12,000.
Nunez from the gun. Looks to the flat. Cooper wanted to throw it downfield. Now cuts it back and he'll run it. Gets a block from Nunez. Touchdown, Pharaoh Cooper. What an improvisation. A 29-yard touchdown run for Cooper.
Welcome back. A lot of players, veterans and youth, making plays at Williams-Brice Stadium today. That's our Sansbury Eye Center. Did you see that play? That's one of your veterans, Coach. Pharaoh Cooper with what was going to be a double pass. He just ad-libbed and got a touchdown.
Yeah, we threw it backwards and they weren't fooled, so he just took off running. So he ran for a touchdown. He got some good blocking over there. And we may put that play in because sometimes when you give it to a playmaker, just throw it to him and everybody just helter-skelter, let him do his thing.
Pharaoh Cooper all over the field today. He's got our Sansbury Eye Center. Did you see that play? Our Terminex Pest Player of the game goes to players, one on offense, one on defense. TJ Holloman gets inserted in the middle linebacker spot. He has 6 tackles, tackle for a loss, and 2 sacks. And you got to give to your freshman quarterback, Lorenzo Nunez.
Exactly. TJ Holloman hasn't really got a chance to play much this year because he was playing behind Sky Moore. And fortunately, us coaches, it takes us a while sometimes to figure out who your ball players are. But TJ's a ball player. He's been here a while. So we moved him in the middle, and Sky was over on the other side. And they are obviously our 2 best linebackers. So we learned a lot today. And Todd, usually our teams have gotten better as the season progressed. And when you got a bunch of freshmen playing, you try to learn who your ball players are. And so hopefully we can improve on this and get ready to really play Missouri a heck of a game next week.
Congratulations to those guys. They're our Terminex Pest Players of the game. Hey, you get a win at Williams-Brice, it's always time to hear from My Carolina.
Now, Gamecocks everywhere can support their beloved university year-round at the USC Alumni Center. Our spirit capital is the place to support student learning, connect to each other, and advocate for Carolina, no matter where you are in the world. Alumni, students, faculty, staff, and fans, we are ready to welcome you home. Visit mycarolina.org and stay connected forever to thee.
Carolina and Clemson haven't agreed on much since 1896. It's a healthy multi-sport rivalry. And this year, every head-to-head competition is part of the inaugural certified SC-grown Palmetto Series. So while Gamecocks and Tigers each support their team, we can all support local farmers by purchasing certified SC-grown products. Just look for the certified SC-grown label where you shop and follow your team at palmettoseries.com. It's a matter of taste.
Got to dominate at home. If the other team can sort of smash you and run through you, you're in for a long day. Because number one, you got to be prepared. It's nice to know that I have a strong defense protecting my house, and that's why we're so happy to have CPI.
CPI's top-rated defense has been protecting homes and families for over 25 years. Get a complete system during CPI's Labor Day sale, including a touchscreen door lock, interior camera, and thermostat installed free.
CPI Security protects my home.
Throw in the bobblehead, you got yourself a deal.
Okay. Why don't you go check out your new Hyundai? I'll be with you in just a minute. Go Gamecocks.
Closed captioning for the Steve Spurrier Show is provided by Midland Hearing Associates, your winning team in hearing healthcare.
The Steve Spurrier Show is brought to you by Britain, the official clothier of Steve Spurrier and Todd Ellis. By Coke Zero, all taste, 0 calories. You don't know zero till you've tried it. By Ford, enter the toughest choice giveaway from your Carolina Ford dealer to win an F-150 or Mustang at yourfordchoice.com. By Bojangles, it's bow time. By Hyundai, college football fans show their loyalty in all kinds of ways. Hyundai fans, just buy another Hyundai. By Nissan, premier partner of the Heisman Trophy. And by Wild Wing Cafe, Columbia's home for hot wings, cold beer, and good times. The Steve Spurrier Show is a production of Gamecock Sports Marketing.
Welcome back to the Steve Spurrier Show. The Gamecock winners today out of conference against UCF, but you go back on the road next week against Missouri, Coach, an East Division game, and they've been pesky the last couple of years. Very good football team.
Missouri has won the Eastern Division in the last 2 years. They've gone 7-1. Sometimes they don't look very good, but then they find a way to win. And they did it to us here last year. We had them 20-7 with about 4 minutes left, and they go for touchdowns the next 2 drives, and we didn't make a first down. So they're a good team, well coached, play good defense. Their offense is helter-skelter, but they do enough to beat you.
Right.
So we got to go play well. We got a chance, and hopefully we can build on the win today and again, play our best game next week.
It's time for our keys to the game, brought to you by Toyota. Toyota, let's go places. Coach, 2 years ago, you had to win in overtime, and you just hung in there. What are some keys for going on the road and getting W's?
Well, the keys are always getting the most points, but our defense, I think, came alive a little bit today, especially in the second half. And offensively, with Lorenzo Nunez running and throwing, it gives us a different offensive attack. So we're going to continue at this and hopefully build on it.
Great second half at Williams-Brice Stadium.
Yep.
Congratulations, Coach. And it's good to see a young quarterback in the Garnet and Black playing well. Thanks for being with us. Thanks for all the parents who came into town to support Carolina and your families. We appreciate you being with us on the Steve Spurrier Show.